Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hello, Faye. All right.
Yeah, it's Thursday night again. Where's the week gone? It's gone so flown by, hasn't it?
It has flown by.
Oh, hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
It's that time of the week. Time for a
Hello,
bit of
Julie.
an hour of uninterrupted crafting. Hi, Julie. It's good to see you with us. So we've got Debbie. You're straight into painting already. I've put my photo out the way. So we've got this lovely bee wreath, which has proven to be very popular. There's a little story behind this. I started designing it, and designing cut files can be quite frustrating. You need some patience. And then my friend Debbie over there helped to make the lines nice and thick, because it's quite fiddly and you don't want tiny thin lines to back.
Hard to back, aren't they? Really hard to
So
back.
you did help me with that.
A little bit of jiggery pokery, but everything else is all done.
I'm just reading some of the comments. That's good to see people joining us. Yeah, so yeah, Debbie helped me out with this to make the lines thick, and then I sat in front of the TV and backed it, and I did the little black pieces first, and then I put a whole piece of yellow over the top. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think you've told me that
tonight.
Yeah, so I just did the little black, and once you get one template, you can cut 8. So I just drew around one, got one template, and then I did 8 little black heads, and then I did 8 flowers. So once you get one, and then
I'm actually using my got these sparkly lovely paints, because really what I want to do is I really want to buy the Vicki Boutin ones, but I can't really warrant those until I've used these. I thought I'll use these up as quickly as I can,
and then buy
I can buy the Vicki Boutin ones.
That's very restrained, Debbie.
Restrained.
I want all the things. Oh, hi, Jackie.
I do, but there's space as well, isn't it? I'm struggling with space.
I know. If only we had more space and more time.
Oh, if I had another room, like a double bedroom,
you'd have more space. So, right, we've got lots of people joining us. It's so lovely to see you all, and we're getting a bit excited because tomorrow we are off to a weekend retreat at Crop in the Country, and we're taking the Twilight shop. So we have cars full of goodies.
I have piles of stuff.
Piles
of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Sweet Rush, Vicki Boutin Sweet Rush. Yeah, Julie just says, just buy them, Debbie. Life's too short.
I know, I saw that. Do you think I should, Julie?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find the pack. So I've got the normal Vicki Boutin palette that we got in our kit at the last Crop in the Country.
That was beautiful.
But the shimmers are beautiful.
The shimmers, I think, are going to be something else. And technically, I haven't had anything for my birthday yet from Mr. R.
I know. You still got unspent birthday money, which is a shocker.
Yeah. I've got Christmas money from the year before.
Oh, my gosh. I just spend it. I just ordered some lovely clothes yesterday in a sale that had 20% off. I don't go clothes shopping anymore. It's all online. I can't be bothered with that, but you know how I love my leopard print. This is my new jumper from Scamp and Dude.
Oh, is that where you got your lovely pajamas and slippers from?
Yeah, I got my new leopard print slippers on. They had a sale on. So that's my little treat.
I'm debating taking my slippers to walk around the hall in. I just love something comfy on my feet. I debated that today. I thought, oh no, you can't. I thought, oh, it'd be lovely then.
Well, I think last time at the Crop there were some people in their slippers, so I was contemplating taking my slippers.
Oh, shall we?
Yeah. What do people watching think? Is it okay to take your slippers? Taking your slippers. When we were in the hotel, we were wearing slippers.
But we're on our feet a lot, aren't we?
Yeah, I think slippers are allowed. And we're going to be in our Twilight dresses, so why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Julie can't wait for her parcel to arrive. It was shipped this morning.
Yeah,
early this morning.
This morning. Yeah,
first thing. So a whole host of goodies coming to you.
absolutely.
I've decided to fussy cut these flowers, these spots. I'm going to do something with them. I'm not sure what yet. I just like the idea of layering them all up with a bit of foam, a bit of dimension. Yeah, Jules takes hers. Yeah, we got a yes from Jackie. Right, that's it.
Right, I'm packing them.
Well, I thought I'm not taking the slippers for the hotel because we're barely there because we're crafting all the time. So pack the slippers. Yeah, it used to be the thing to wear Crocs, so slippers are a definite. And if we're the only ones, then we'll set a trend. We only need a few more. We only need a few more.
I don't care about things like that anymore. I'm just all for comfort. Is anyone else?
I love starting a new trend. It's like Steph with the popsy dresses. I mean, I can't get enough of them now. And now we've got a Twilight popsy dress.
We have, yeah.
I love a trend.
Our uniform.
Yeah. So what's everybody up to? Those who are with us watching. Anybody doing any crafting this evening?
I think I better get onto my wreath. This is going to take forever. But I do like, you can't see very well, but these are really sparkly colours. I think it's going to look really nice when it's done. I might do a darker bit around the edge.
And Deb, show us, have you got the ice cream cut file? Because this is a new Jennywren Cutfile, isn't it? And I just love it.
I have got, yes. Just give me 2 seconds. I've got them bagged.
Right, I'm reading the chat while you're searching. Yeah. Steph started a trend by accident. I'm loving that. It's like a popsy scrapbooking trend.
These are the new Ice Lolly and Ice Cream one. I'm just painting something to back them. And there's that one. And I've also made a whole page one, which I don't know if you can see it very well there.
Oh, I love that. 12 by 12.
And I've got so many photos because we had such a hot summer. I thought that those will be quite nice.
For our heat wave. Yes. I've got to go and catch up. So, yeah, it's a yes from Linda on the PJs and slippers. Good. That's what I love about the hotel retreat that we've got in the end of January, is that you can just like walk around the hotel in your slippers and you can just craft.
If it was up to me, really, I'd stay in my pajamas the whole weekend, but apparently it's not done.
Yeah, I know. If you could, yeah, absolutely.
Love my PJs.
Yeah, Julie's loving print shop. I am, and
it's lovely.
We haven't released live on the website yet. All the stock is hidden because we're taking it to Crop in the Country, but we've got all the new Paige Evans Garden Shop, and we have some new 49 and Market, the little film strips. And so we thought, well, we'll take all the new stock to Crop in the Country first, and then it can go live when we're back, because we will take the website offline just for 24 hours while we're away. But oh my gosh, there is so much lovely new stock. So all that is on the website, ready to be unhidden when we're back.
Does that show up that I've highlighted it in a different colour?
Yes, lovely. It does.
It's going to take too much time, so I'm going to start back in my beads, I think.
Start the beads, yeah, because it's we do have a few questions, often people asking how best to back a cut file. I prefer to kind of do that kind of thing in front of the TV, because it's a little, and my eyesight, I've got to admit, I've got glasses on, but my eyesight isn't the best.
Well, Mr. Roberts likes a dark lounge, so it's harder to do that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because I can't do it in the dark, so.
I'm just catching up on what everybody's doing. So, Steph, you're sorting Queen photos into order from notes. Have you got some layouts planned or pocket pages? possibly. Jackie is starting to gather supplies for the weekend. Jackie, that's what I started to do, which is why we were a few minutes late, because I was reading through my kit list of what I needed to pack, which I know isn't a huge amount, but I got into packing my tote and then realised it was nearly 8 o'clock. And Jules is covering a 12 by 12 album for your fur baby. Oh, what's the name of your fur baby, Jules? I think you ordered some cut files, didn't you? Of what were the cut files? Santa paws.
Yes.
Santa paws.
Puppy love.
Puppy love.
Puppy love.
Right, cut all those out now. Let's see what I'm going to do with these. I'm not too sure yet. So I've got my circles cut. I've got my little pieces, which I got recently in my little fox box. Well, I have upgraded my fox box, so I'm on a big fox box now. So I love Morag and Nicola and Bramble Fox, because I thought this, look at this. How cute is that?
I can nice. How did that happen?
It's like, it's the perfect bit. I was playing with that yesterday. I thought I'm going to do that. Linda, you've booked tickets for our May weekend, so you'll be coming to see us. I think you're travelling. Are you from down south, Linda? We're southwest. I'm in Somerset. Debbie's Bristol, but I think you're travelling to come and visit us.
Very exciting.
And I'm just reading Julie's. Oh, your son's travelling in the States for 3 months. Oh, I love it. You're going to do like a travel journal. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm kind of experimenting with some of these spots. I had the idea of kind of layering them like a little flower wreath. It might look naff, so I might not. You know when you've got an idea in your head, but you're not really too sure if it's going to look right. So you can tell me.
I'll let you do it first.
Yeah. Then you can tell me. It'll be in a nice. I like constructive criticism. Just tell me if it looks
and
rubbish.
Then I can do. Oh, I think I'll do it a different way.
Linda,
I'm
you're
sure it will be perfect.
Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall is a long way, isn't it?
But you're staying, aren't you? I think you're booked in the same place that we are, so that is great. We've got a few people staying there, and tickets are going really well. So it's going to be a full house, I think. So let me get that in the angle a minute. Let's raise that up a bit so you can see the full. Because what I might also, so I wanted to kind of build a circle, and then I quite like the idea of a title. I might not need that, but I also like, so I might cut some of these as well. And I might also stencil some circles and build up on the background. Oh, Steph, you like only a few papers of Garden Shop. We've got all the papers arrived. They're all on the website, but we're taking them to Crop in the Country. And actually, in physical sight, they are beautiful. I think they are.
I wasn't that keen on print shop looking at it as images,
online,
but actually seeing it. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
It's lovely, really, isn't it? Yeah. I know.
Much nicer in the flesh.
That's why we thought, well, we'll take it all with us to the crop, and then it's all ready to go on the website when we're back. But it looks like there could be some more postal strikes. I think I sent you a message, Deb, to say that.
It's annoying, isn't it? Well, we can't do anything about it, can we?
No, I hope your parcel gets to you, Julie, because that went off this morning.
Let's hope so.
Oh, yeah, it was Santa Paws, Jules. Oh, yes, that's it, Steph. You got 2 print shop albums from us. And so that is your Queenie albums. I wondered why you wanted 2. That is lovely.
Oh, they're going to look beautiful, aren't they?
I've got saved on my phone to print off some rainbow Queen photos because I would actually, this paper would be good for the ones I've got of her in all her outfits. Right, so a few more gaps. So I was either going to do that like that or totally rethink. Take the cut file out the way.
Will you cut those circles out quickly?
Yeah, you know me. No stopping me.
Oh, my goodness.
Or I was going to make a kind of like background in the centre. I mean, you could do anything with these. You could just literally play with these.
I liked it in a circle because I like the pop of colours behind the bee wreath. I thought that looked really nice.
Yeah, because otherwise it's kind of white on white. I don't think this. I think we need white space in the middle, but you could kind of, that was the other idea, is that you do that. No.
Well, I was going to cut it out on my scan and cut so I had like a background, like a negative, and then the circles separately, but I just didn't get round to it. Ran out of time today, I'm afraid. 1, 2.
Oh yeah, Nicola, I see. I love busy. You sound similar. Debbie goes more for the muted tones. I'm like more is more bright, and
I'm getting more busy though, aren't I? I used to be a lot more muted, but I'm a lot more rainbowy now. I go for the. Yeah, I have stepped away from the comfort zone. Only thing I can't do is thick stuff still. I still can't do thick stuff.
You don't like the dimension?
No.
Right, you can see I'm just messing about now. No, I'm going back to the circle. What do people think? You could literally play around with this for ages. I'm going back to the layered up circle. They remind me of like little Easter eggs. This would be quite good with an Easter cut file. Hoppy. Right. I think we're going to go with the bees being layered like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes. I do, and some of the garden shop ones aren't too in your face. There are some lovely, more subtle ones which I do love. Right, so I was going to do a little bit of stenciling as well.
What stenciling are you using, Faye?
I've got this little Jennywren one that has proven to be very popular, where you can layer it all up.
Do you know, I think that's my favourite one so far, and the Starburst.
But also because of the bees, I've got a honeycomb. This one I haven't used before. I got this at the shop, so I might do a few little bits.
Hexagons would be good, wouldn't it? With the
few little honeycombs, just because I don't want the photo to be completely white. So a very soft mustard seed. What do you reckon, Linda? That's the circle is the way forward. They kind of remind me of Easter eggs. I think that's why I wasn't feeling it so much, because they kind of look like Easter eggs. No, I've got.
Hi, Claire.
Hello, Claire. I'm glad you've joined us, because you're really good when it gets stuck and you give a little suggestion and then go, oh yeah, didn't think of that. I like scrapping with friends because it helps to work out when you get a bit stuck and you can't work out.
I still haven't used my white pen.
Oh, I have.
Yet?
Yeah.
I must use my white pen.
This is what Claire recommended to us. This is amazing. A very chunky white Posca, and you can just flick and make white drips. That is a game changer, Claire. I have Learned so much when scrapping with you. Oh, Claire, you're in Malta. You're on your holidays.
I've been to Malta once. I loved it. A bit too hot though.
Hope you have a nice drink in your hand. Right, let's start putting this together then. So I've got a little bit of mustard seed. I've never been to Malta.
Oh, I went when I was pregnant, but it was very, very hot.
Was it a bit too much?
It was a bit too hot, and I had terrible morning, afternoon, and evening sickness. So
oh no, not
anything
good.
I did wasn't great, really. But it was a lovely place, and the people were so lovely. And we went over to Gozo for the day. That was amazing. Oh,
Claire
overdid the cocktails. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Claire says, I love my big boy. She's actually referring to the giant Posca. That's okay. You're my friends. Love it.
Well, you learn something new every day, Jackie, don't you?
We're not lowering the tone, I swear.
Not at all. Well, at least we haven't got big boners out like somebody else, have we?
I love that.
Gussets and flaps, you know. We're
with Cal.
We're very sedate, aren't we?
I love it.
She's hilarious, isn't she?
Oh, so funny, yeah. I'd love to go to Malta. Is it a cruise, Claire, this time, or just a holiday? It's not a stop off. I'm going in with a little bit of this orange, but this is spiced marmalade.
Oh, I love spiced marmalade.
I thought I'd give a bit of, I don't want to go too much. If it goes wrong, we'll flip it over. Linda, the big boy, the giant Posca is Amazon. I think 3 of us teamed up and our friend Cheryl ordered, so we got 3 in a pack because it was a cheaper price. So if you've got friends who want to team up.
3 friends who want a big boy too.
Friends who mutually understand what you're talking about.
Last week it was names for animals, wasn't it? I'm still giggling about that one.
Kevin Bacon, the little pig.
Kevin Bacon for a pig.
That was some program I was watching. Well, what have you named your pig? Kevin. Oh, why Kevin? Kevin's a funny name for a pig. Oh, after Kevin Bacon.
It's just classic.
It
just
is.
Brilliant.
Kevin Bacon. Hilarious.
Oh, Julie, see, we're getting people together. We're getting people to buy all sorts of purchases.
Oh, that's it. Now everyone wants a big boy. Oh, we've started it. You know, we'll get like banned from Facebook because they'll think we're talking something crude.
I know.
We had some sort of thing. I know Kate Crane had it where it said that they were in breach of copyright or something in certain countries, and we had that as well. And you submit a dispute, and they're fine. They agree it, but we couldn't understand why it kept doing that. Really weird.
Well, one of them was, unfortunately, my husband's phone went off, and it was
the music.
Yeah, it was I think one of them was the music on it, but it's a genuine ringtone. So.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Right, where's my Jennywren stencil? Here it is. I am faffing a bit, but you know when you're just not sure and you want it to work out. I'm going to do some little dots now with some oxides. So a mustard seed seems to be quite a good coordinating colour.
How are you finding your mustard seed? Good?
This is still my old one. I do have a new one. There's definitely something in the pigment of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm finding my new one's great.
Ah.
And I've washed my brush as well so it doesn't taint the new one.
Oh, so Claire, you're not on a cruise. Oh my gosh, 12 nights all inclusive. Oh, paradise. A friend of mine at the moment is in Mexico and it just looks like so lovely. Everybody else is working. Oh, Faye, look what I've just done. This is... Does that look... Oh, gonna have to wash that now.
Oh no.
Only other crafters will understand how frustrating that is.
Have you got a baby wipe? You could do a quick rescue.
Chatting, isn't it? Yeah. I'll wipe it. Never mind. It's because I'm trying to read the chat. That's why I'm not concentrating.
I don't know where Disney find their time to go after everyone for tiny little things. They must spend more money on people chasing things than
It's
they
hilarious,
actually...
isn't it? Yeah, exactly. And I know we'd like paid for an intro or something that had some music or something, you know, like a video editing app, and they were like, no, copyright, no, because you've paid for the rights. Funny.
If in doubt, ban everything, it seems to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready to stick my black bits on, I think.
Loving that. Oh yes, that's exactly it. You've got all your little templates, your little bits.
Yeah, I've cut them. I've done double cuts. I'm hoping they all fit.
It's good to show, because we have had a few questions about quickest ways to back cut files, and this one is most of our cut files aren't quite as fiddly as this one, but you know me, I like a bit of detail, and it does actually take a long time to cut, which is worth it, but it's worth bearing in mind. I'll have to cover that. A few dots. Just doing some random ones at the minute. Yeah, come on, Debbie. Linda says, get your black bit stuck on.
Oh, I'm going because I can.
Get your bits.
Fiddly.
I know it is. That's why you'll be cursing me, because it is a...
The Nuvo's really good though, because it doesn't block up. So it's quite, once you've got your
fiddly but worth it. Fiddly but worth it.
Oh, it is worth it. I've backed lots of fiddly. The fiddliest one was the Paige Evans free one, but it's so worth it when it's done.
Hi, Judy. Judy, we're just talking about cropping the country. Are you packed? And are you going tomorrow or Saturday? We're going tomorrow lunchtime-ish. Making our way there.
I've done my heads already.
Look, you're on a roll, Deb. It is actually quicker than you think. Quicker than you think once you get on a bit of a roll. Mm-hmm.
Stop singing, Faye. We'll get done for copyright.
Oh yeah, don't sing.
Don't sing.
My 3-year-old son is trying to sing at the moment, and it is the most untuneful, like
I can imagine.
Top of his voice. Ah! And you go, oh, beautiful singing. Oh, Judy Brill, you're there tomorrow. So we will see you there.
See you tomorrow.
It's very exciting. We're not really packed yet either. I mean, we're winging it if we're totally honest. We're doing what you call going with the flow.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So go in with this. This is totally making it up as I go along. Then I was going to go for yellow, but I have totally messed my brush up, so that is going to be brown.
Oh no.
Don't worry, we've got a different plan. I have a little box of pads, and I'm going to have to do this. Excuse me standing up, but I'm going to have to just use one of these. Ah, Jules, there's Cal Summers Retreat. That's amazing. Is that on a Monday? Is it a 2-day or a 1-day? I want to do one of Cal's, because Cal came down to ours, didn't she? And we just had an absolute...
She did.
It was like so much fun.
And her books are so beautiful.
Yeah. We wish there was more weekends, if we're honest.
Yeah, we need a TARDIS, don't we? So
we do. Juggling work and family, and it's a bit busy. There'll be plenty of time in retirement, don't worry. That's what I'm telling myself. That's the plan. Right. Excuse these random dots everywhere. I have an idea, but we'll see if it works. Yeah, so Claire's cropping a box this weekend, yeah. So it's just crafting tomorrow, and then it starts Saturday. We can't wait. And we're taking the shop, so the car is absolutely, well, we're not fully packed yet, are we, Deb? But
no, I'm not packed yet. I've got to pick a little person up tomorrow. I can't pack the car until the car seat's out.
Yeah. Now, Deb, am I right in thinking you've been doing another design of this lovely stencil, but with stripes?
Yes.
That's
I haven't. I'm tweaking it at the moment. Though. It's not quite right.
Yeah.
But what I like about the stripes is if you think about stripes, you can go vertical, horizontal, and you could go diagonal, so you can build up even more layers.
Love it.
So I'm trying to make it exactly the same, that it repeats like the circles and the dots do. But yeah, I've got lots to tweak. I need a lot more time.
Time to tweak.
Yes,
yeah.
Tweaking time. Not twerking time.
Not twerking, tweaking.
Tweaking time.
Yeah, Judy, you mentioned cropping a box. I think I've seen all those who are sort of scrapping from home. Their boxes have been going out, so they should be arriving. I think, Julie, you said you got cropping a box coming to you. And then we've got the kits when we arrive. I literally can't wait. It's going to be amazing. So, Deb, I've just been layering up then using this cut file.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put the circles around it. It's looking a bit clean. I'm going to need to make it a bit...
You're going to need a few splatters as well?
Yeah, it just looks a bit... bit too organised and uniform. I don't really think that's what I want, but kind of thing you can tweak and play around with if it... Or start a different background if it doesn't work. If it looks naff... That's all part of the experiment, isn't it? If you don't like it, what does Vicki say? Just make art. Just make art. I'm not that good at that. I get a bit twitchy when I'm thinking, if I don't like something.
I've still got a few backgrounds with colours that I've made that haven't worked, but I think, well, I've got them in reserve one day.
Yeah.
So I have got a yellow one I took out, and I thought that might look. I've got this one I thought might look with the circles, but I don't know if it's too yellow.
That's nice.
But it's got like quite a bit of colour on already. but I'll see how it looks when I've backed my bees. I'm nearly there. I'm on the home stretch.
You are.
Well, I've done the black bits anyway, so.
Well, and the yellow is very quick because that is just one shape. And you cut that one shape out 8 times. So that is actually very quick.
Nearly there.
Right, I'm missing the chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot to look.
Still not enough time in retirement. Oh, I'm with you. I bet, because you can just fill your time. I know what you mean. Oh, I just clicked the mouse. I don't want to stop that. Right. So,
right, that's all my black bits done.
Right, now let's get some. You've got all your black bits done.
All my black bits are done.
You need a little water spray. Oh, I've got a water spray with no water in it. That's not very helpful.
Oh, you could have borrowed mine if you were next to me. Mine's already.
That's why we need to be at a crop, because you can't borrow things that you need when you're like this.
Right, what am I looking for now? Yellow card. Now, I have got, I thought might be quite nice. I don't know if I've got enough. I've got some bright yellow sparkly.
Oh, what are you thinking for the wings? Oh, for the bees, yeah.
For the bee bodies. I've got yellow, but I think that's a bit dull up to this. I want something bright and sparkly, I think.
Oh, my focus. This camera doesn't like just white paper.
Right, I'm going bright, sparkly bee bodies.
So, yeah. Right. Yes, Claire, get the foam pads ready. I bet you've designed kits, haven't you, for us? So I saw that you needed plenty of foam pads was on the kit list, which I absolutely love.
I use foam pads all the time now. I'm a foam pad convert.
I'm looking at this background and I'm like really not loving it at all.
Aren't you?
No,
oh, it looks lovely from here.
You
what
know
are you not loving?
Well, you know what it looks. It's fun to make, and I've loved making it. But I'm not really feeling it. And there's sometimes where you think, how about the next ready?
Is it the colours?
Yeah, it just looks a little bit like a child's piece of art, not. Oh, I might have just found the solution. This is where you just go off piece and you just go, actually, maybe we might need.
And what's the solution?
This, which is my Vicki Boutin pad. So I'll definitely come back to that mixed media, but I wasn't loving it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And I will probably use it for something else. Yeah. It might look nice with the photos on. Right, let's have a little go. Let's just like crafting with friends, just because I'm like, oh, I don't know if it looks great. Right, so I was thinking. Let's just go with it and see what. It's a bit wacky, I think. That's why it's not wacky. It's not really. Oh, yeah. Julie, want to see it finish? Yeah. You know me. I like to get a layout finished on a live. I get twitchy if I don't get something finished. So let's just go with it. Actually, yeah, I see what you mean. Now a lot of the circles are actually kind of just poking out and just jumping. Yeah. Okay. We're sticking with it. Oh, still out of my comfort zone. Where you're like, I'm not sure I love it, but it's got it all going on. Right. Where did I put my little photo? My photo's disappeared. That's because I've got mixed media all over the place. Photo has gone. Ah, yes, I put it over here safely. Photo. Right, we're going to absolutely go with it. So shall we just stick it down? Yep, stick it. Good. I got it. That's it. Yeah, get it stuck down. Stop messing about. Get my foam pads out.
Could be like a television program, couldn't it? You know, when the audience was like, stick it down, stick it.
Stick it down. Stick it down. That's what you need. Some friends to just say, come on, go with it. I think it's because it's just a bit out of my comfort zone, and I probably would have done much more faffing. Oh, that's unusual. I was going to say, my Nuvo's never blocked before, and it's not blocked. It's just operator error. Get going with some of these. So I'm putting some flat. I think my Nuvo's running out. I've had 4 tubs of this. Yeah, going for it. Getting these stuck. Because I'm looking at the clock and it's only 10 minutes to go, and you know what I'm like. I like to get
my goodness.
I like to get a layout finish. Speedy.
We'd hang the flags out if I ever finished one. I think I have once.
I get twitchy. I'm just like, I don't like things unfinished. Yeah, Julie, I back mine watching the TV. It's kind of quite an easy one to do, but some good light required, I would say. And I just did it this week in front of the TV. So I'm kind of doing one foam pad, one glue, some raised, which is quite nice because if there's little dots I'm not so keen on, I can just cover them up.
I was wondering, what would they look like if the edges of the circles were kind of distressed? I was wondering about distressing mine.
Oh, that would be good.
Just to add a little bit more dimension.
Yeah. Get the old distress tool out. Right. Great idea. Oh, daylight lamps, good, Julie. This is a daylight bulb in this room, I must say, and it does cast a bit of a shadow, but it's so good if you're working when it's a bit dark. Right, so the cut
LED ones, and they seem to be like daylight bulbs. They're much brighter.
Brighter, yeah.
I bought them because apparently they're cheaper to run. I thought, you know, get some. And
I think we're all on it here mostly. When
I changed mine all to LEDs now. I thought might as well.
I've just had to submit a meter reading. Have you noticed that that's all very busy because you've got to do it by tomorrow?
Oh, I shall have to write that on my list.
Add it to your list. You've got to submit before the, you know, because the rates are just going to keep going up.
Yeah.
Thank heavens for scrapbooking, I say. Because don't worry, we've probably all got a lifetime of stash.
And what the
Right.
other we can probably make.
Yeah, or borrow from a
somehow.
friend or... Right, so I've stuck my cut file down with a bit of glue because I did put a load of stickles on the wings. You know I love a bit of glitter.
So are you going to raise your wings on foamy dots?
Yep, so I'm going to put each little wing on a little bit of foam to add a bit of glitter and dimension. Oh, I think everybody's saying 2 hours would be a good one for a layout. Yeah, and I think I do homework before the live. So like the cut file took a good 45 minutes or so in front of the TV, but I was on and off doing other bits. So I must
It's
admit,
quite therapeutic though, isn't it? Backing cut files.
I love it.
Quite enjoy it.
Yeah, you haven't really got to concentrate much.
No, as long as I've got the right colours. If I have to sit and ponder about colours, because I'm awful with that, then...
Yeah, this is why this one was quite easy, because it was just, I knew that it was going to be black and yellow.
Yeah.
And it was all scraps. I just had bits of scraps. Oh, well done, people telling me to stick with it. I actually think I'm quite liking it now. Isn't it funny when you first look at it and you think, oh no, I don't like the look of that. But actually, a lot of the circles were covered. It just filled in some of those gaps. But to start with, it looked really dodgy.
It was a design opportunity, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, Nicola, I'm the same. I do like the dithering, and that's why I try and plan for a Thursday. And Debbie and I always get together and we work out what papers we want to use, what cut file we want to use.
And then Faye gets it all ready and she gets the photos and then I dither.
That's why it's a perfect partnership, because we're so different. It just works. But we are both super organised people and we love a list.
Oh, yeah, love a list.
Love a little list
on my phone. I love my lists on my phone.
You see, I've still got my happy planner and I love
a paper list as well, but shopping, I know I've always got my list with me if I'm going out.
That is very true. Whereas I do an online shop, I haven't been to a supermarket in a long time. Right, the speedy scrapping is on the go because I might have to add a few embellishments to it. Oh, but I've also got my coordinating Twilight Twiddles.
Oh, I've forgotten about those.
Yeah, Claire, procrastinating. I'm sure there was Morag did a amble fox on that. So I've got my little Twilight Twiddles, which coordinate perfectly with Sweet Brush. And I thought, do I pop behind the photo? Like in threes, or no? I'm going to
just... Is this too yellow? I think it is, isn't it?
Photo. Oh, I don't know. I quite like it. What do people think?
I could put the circles in as well, but I don't know if it's too yellow. It'll have wings as well.
I do like it. Yeah, Nicola, exactly the same. I write a really organised shopping list. I know exactly what I need. I get to the supermarket, look in my handbag. I'm like, oh, it's on the kitchen table. All the time. Right, these, what I'm loving about
these... It needs some big boy splatters. Right, I'm getting my big boy out.
It does. Get the white splats on there. These little epoxy, look, they're amazing because they're just filling these little gaps.
I haven't even opened it, look.
Yeah, have you not opened your epoxies?
I've not even opened my big boy.
Oh, I see.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, you've been missing out. I've used mine a couple of times. Right, I'm going all out and I'm putting all these little epoxies on, look, because they're... And look, that was bugging me. What? That's right in the wrong place. I have to have a yellow one there. And a blue one there to fill out the gaps. Oh, I can hear you shaking it, Deb.
Yeah, I'm thinking about still doing the circles, but I don't know if they'll look right on this background, but I can cut them out and try them. But I can try some big boy splatters as well. I don't know if this is ready now. Oh.
You literally give it a good bit of welly.
Yeah, and then you just splatter it.
Flick, yeah.
Oh.
Right, these little specks
No,
have got to go on.
Not enough welly.
Yeah, a really good flick.
I don't think it's coming through quite yet. It's not coming through yet.
Yeah, Nicola, good suggestion. Almost like something between the bees in the background to give it a bit of definition. Almost like you could double cut in a different colour to like make it pop. Like, that's it. Whoosh, flack it. Ha-cha.
The paper first.
Correct. Give it. Press it on the flat piece of paper. Get the paint flowing.
Yeah, it's definitely flowing now.
Everybody's going to want one of these big boys now. Give it a good old shot. See, I actually held the pen and give it a proper, but that makes
give it a proper what?
Like hold it and go, but it's really big splats then.
Hold it and go what?
Like,
nope, nothing's coming out.
we're all in this. Claire, help us. You can't get it out. Somebody.
Oh, push it on the paper.
Keep pushing it down. Push it down.
It is flowing. Look, I got loads of it.
This is cracking me up.
It's flowing, but the spatters aren't.
Oh gosh, we've got some technical issues. Oh, funny.
I'll bring my big boy on Friday, and you can show me tomorrow, and you can show me how to sort my big boy out.
Yeah. Well, I think Claire's done the kits, but I don't think you're able to come, are you, Claire? So we might need to get some other advice. Right, so I'm going to offset this title a bit because I was going to put it right in the middle, but it's just too center. I think I'm going to go off. And then I can see some of that honeycomb. The L is sticking up a bit annoyingly. So, and then I'm going to put some more little embellishments here. I did have some bramble fox bees, but I think they are a darker yellow, so that might not be quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, the big boy's not working, Linda. Come on, we've got a malfunction.
I think I just need to be more brutal with it, and I need a friend to help me with that.
Yeah, when I did it, I was surprised at how brutal you had to actually be to really flick it. So I think that is just going to need a little bit more embellishments there. But I think that is slowly coming together. Oh yeah, you're going to be sipping your cocktails, Claire. We'll toast with a big slice of cake. Oh, these are what I was looking for. These tiny little bramble fox bees. But I don't think I will need them because the yellow's too dark yellow. These little black ones are cute. I might sit the bee on top of the loving life there. Loving life. Yeah, so press it down loads of times on scrap piece of paper to really get flowing out so that it's like really, really juicy, and then give it a good old bit of welly.
Right.
There's technical
right
advice.
Give it one more go. You know me, I don't like being very brutal with things.
I know, you've got to give it some proper beans. Give it some beans. I'm going in with these tiny little...
Oh, wow, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, got my big boy working.
Yes.
Lush.
That's it. Woohoo! Thank you, Claire.
Thanks, Claire.
See, every time you give us some helpful advice, you get us along the way. We don't know what we'd do without you. I could do with a cocktail, though, Claire, just to join in the holiday atmosphere that you have. It's brilliant. Hurrah! Yay! Right, I've put a few little hearts there. I'm going to put that there, that there. So it might not need much else. Just a couple of little embellishments here, I reckon, but I might not have what I need to hand. So I'll have to finish that and photograph it and post it on the group. Julie's in fits. It's always comedy here. So funny. Oh dear.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Oh, thanks, Linda. Thanks for popping in.
Bye.
I think we are nearly done, aren't we? Because we're past 9 o'clock.
We are, and I'm just cutting circles now. And I think once my big boy splatters dry, they could look nice on there, or I may just go white.
Oh yeah, because you can make your ring to make the bees pop out like I've done with that orange. That will look good.
That's
brilliant.
What I was thinking. But I can try it, and I don't have to stick it down because I'm in charge.
Love it. Love it. Oh. Yes, so Claire says if you want smaller splatters, add some of the paint to your mat. Ah, yes.
Brilliant. I shall remember that.
And then just use it like you would with watered down ink.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it's so opaque.
That's the
really
thing.
Shows up.
You get a much more coverage than you would with just a white ink. That's the thing with those poppers, because this is.
I've even got some lovely drips going on.
Loving it. Well, massive thanks for joining us, everyone. It's been loads of fun, loads of great chat, and we'll post some pictures on the group, and we'll see you all same time next week. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.